He's corrupt. He's inexperienced. Lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rockwell 2.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com. On this beautiful Thursday, October 30th, your entire head's cut off the stream there, Kendall. You messed up your camera, so you just sit down. Yeah, you can still get that mic in front of you, you know. All right, so you're going to see why this show open was aloof to start things off. Good morning, Emil.
Hey, good morning, man.
Good morning, Beef Jr.
Good morning.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yes.
Yo.
So Kendall dressed as me for Halloween. And to be honest with you, I've never been so hard. So it is the weirdest and funniest thing. And you know what's great about this is that in a podcast broadcast at 9 a.m. this morning, we're going to be talking with Mitch from Born Ruffians,
right?
A band that Kendall really loves. And she's going to go see them at Rebel Lounge up in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the first impression she wants to make with Mitch, because we do a video conversation. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Big fan. They're going to boot you. They're going to be banned from this show, man.
Just keep an eye out for this lady. They're going to print off like a little picture screenshot from tonight.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe
they're not going to recognize the hot chick that shows up to Rebel Lounge. They're just going to expect that, skinny Danny DeVito is in the building.
What if I just keep this bit going and I dress as Mitch at the Born Ruffian show? You know, we could pitch that idea to him.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, that once he sees you in drag, then he's just like, yeah, might as well. This double down, It'll look good. How's it feel to
be beef?
I feel loose.
Be
I feel loose. I feel good.
Yeah.
You feel loose. We are very loose. Us beefs are the loosest. Yeah.
I feel a little wired from this Dunkin' Donuts.
You look a little
'Cause
wired.
I
Your eyes
really-
are like really crazy right now, to be honest. Like, what else are you doing?
I went all in.
She's young beef.
Yeah.
and I got my adrenaline going because at the very last minute, right before I left, I was like, oh my God, I should get Dunkin' Donuts. And so then I was hoping I had time. And so all the adrenaline right now and the caffeine, that's what's got my eyes looking all buggy.
This is going to be like a thing. I have a feeling she's just going to get hooked to this feeling.
Yeah.
And you're going to see her like on weekends and just like at Sprouts or something.
Yeah. As soon as I had this style, I was stuck with it for 20 years. I was like, I'm never going back. Dude.
It feels so good.
I'm going to do the Tucson Roadrunner intro for you.
You should.
So is there a game tonight I can crash?
No, not tonight, but don't worry. There's another night and you could definitely do that.
Okay.
And you'll fool everybody for sure, because those, the Jumbotron's not necessarily HD. So as long as it's an outline, they're going to be like, it's beef there.
Has no one ever dressed as beef vegan for Halloween?
It's happened from time to time from listeners, I mean, I'm very simple. I'm a very low maintenance costume.
Yes.
And I've dressed like Kevin Smith because that's same. All I do is wear a trench coat.
You haven't got that Spirit contract yet, though, for like that mass-produced beef costume. You should pitch it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I
now
think
that
after this, it could be successful.
they do the mainstream stuff now. I talked about that earlier when I went to Spirit Halloween this year.
Yeah.
I was surprised that they had actual licensing. Everything before was kind of like it was this outfit, but not saying it was this outfit, right? So legally, they couldn't say it was this character.
But
that
everybody
was
got
IP.
what it was.
Yeah, this year it's straight up Beetlejuice, and I mean Spirit Halloween's big enough to where they're able to sign this. But let's get back to Kendall Beef here. You drove through Dunkin' Donuts like that?
Yes.
Okay, what was that experience like?
I order and I pull up to the window and the woman literally goes, "Oh, snap." She's like, "You caught me off guard." And I said, "Yeah, I bet." She said the girl in front of me had the same thing too. And she was in costume, had a bald cap on.
Really?
And yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to impersonate my coworker, so he doesn't know. I was like, he gets Dunkin' every day. So I had to come here and get some.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, their breakfast sandwich, not as great as the coffee.
No, you just get coffee, dude.
It's a shocking thing.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
you don't go to you don't go for the egg sandwiches at Dunkin'. You either get donuts and coffee or just coffee. I just get coffee.
I'm just making sacrifices to be beef vegan.
Yeah,
I just want
I know.
people to know.
No, I know that's
the
good.
depths I'm going through.
I like that you actually did probably load up some breakfast sandwiches as well. So you're trying to like get the girth of beef vegan as well. You're like, another 20 pounds, I'll really look like him, so.
What's a shame though for me is that I can't impersonate your voice.
You tried.
I mean, yeah, I can say things you say.
Oh, you have beefisms all like kind of memorized, right?
Yeah, I have beefisms memorized. Is that kind of beef vegan?
No,
She sounds like she's like trying to poop or something a little bit.
Yeah.
That's something that you just can't do. That's like decades.
Yeah, exactly.
Of work.
It's like I don't even
Trauma.
think anybody could
Yeah.
impersonate that. Like, I think it's a natural,
No, we have people.
God-given.
No, we have people that have called in and been spot
really?
on. Yeah, we have some good, beef impersonators out there and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
In fact, actually, I know that if you're listening and you feel like you have a good impersonation of myself, give me a call, 600-KFMA, 600-5362.
Definitely.
Yeah, so what are some of the beefisms that you memorized to try to emulate the character that is beef vegan?
Well, the thing with these beefisms is that they're kind of behind the scenes, so there's things you say off air directly to us.
Uh-oh. Yeah. The very abusive things, yes.
Let the world know, okay?
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
Touch me there.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm teaching you.
That is
All right.
okay.
Don't talk right now. Don't talk right now. What are you doing?
Jesus, I
Stay
sound so
focused.
abusive, dude.
Am I still recording? Speak into the mic.
Yes.
That only works for KFMA. Doesn't work for KWSS.
Yeah, that's true.
That only works for KWSS. Doesn't work for KFMA.
Yeah, that's right. When we do two shows on two different stations and stuff, there's different demos. You got to know your audience. I'll give you an example. I got a video last night because Crystal hosted the road. I don't want to leave my guests waiting too long and stuff. Let's get Mitch on here. So, good morning, everybody. Yes, we're live. There's two beefs, one Emil, and yes, and we're going to be joined here by a very special guest, and they're from a band that I know Kendall's a fan of. I've been a fan of. Played them on KWSS a lot. Now, unfortunately, we don't see an image, but let's see Mitch. Mitch, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How's it going?
Good. Okay, so you see, I got to make this more because we're live streaming. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is Mitch. I want to say your name, your last name, right? It's DeRosier, but that's how I say. How do you say it?
DeRosier. Yeah, that was a pretty good attempt at it. I'll take it.
That's a pretty good attempt.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good. All right, well, since I can't see you, then I just have to pull up an image and stuff. So.
That's a great one, too.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so on the phone with Mitch DeRosier from Born Ruffians. I think it's spot on. But I've seen you're a beautiful man, and you're great from all angles. If your camera turns on, I'm sure any of those angles will work as well. But
I think I prefer this. This is much better in my opinion.
Yes.
It should be a birth date and then like the day I died put up here. This is kind of what I want the photo at my funeral to be.
I feel like you'd have you get a kick out of that. Now, Born Ruffians, for those of you who might not know, right? They've been around for a minute. From the Toronto area, Canada, indie rock band, right? Fantastic style and sound, harmonies. They broke out with hits like Hummingbird and Needle. They just released a new album called Beauty's Pride, which we want to talk about because they're headed to Phoenix for the Rebel Lounge on Tuesday, November 11th. And you're currently on the road doing this tour right now. Whereabouts are you?
Yeah, we're actually we haven't fully started. Our first show is November 1st in Vancouver, but we live in Toronto. So that's about a 41-hour drive if you're to do it straight. So we're taking about 4 or 5 days to make our way out that way. So we're on the 94 West somewhere in North Dakota. Is that where we are right now? Yeah, somewhere like that.
Yeah, I saw your guys' Instagram story right now. It said you have 1,200 kilometers to go, which we don't know what that means here in America, kilometers, but sounds like a lot.
Yeah, that's. It's like the Canadian dollar and the American dollar, except the other way around, I guess. But that's a long way. Basically, right now we were driving 1,200 kilometers. That's like 900 miles or something. And then our next direction is to take a right. So that's what our GPS looks like right now.
Well, yeah, don't
it's
lose
all
track
flat
of time.
too. Yeah. How long is this current run, tour that you're going to be on here, Mitch?
This one, we just did about 2 weeks on the East Coast, and now we're doing 2.5, 3 weeks on the West Coast, not including this monster drive to get there to start it.
Right. Yeah. It's not that bad. I mean, a couple weeks at a time is almost like vacation of sorts, So let's talk about this album. Okay. So, I have Emil too. Emil goes by the Boy Wonder on KFMA. Now we're on a couple stations, right? And Emil would play you in the test department years ago, which was the new music show on KFMA. I play you on KWSS, the indie station up in Phoenix all the time. And so we've noticed your evolution. We love Canadian bands, first off, so you guys are kind of like carrying the flag, your flag bearers very proudly, right? You're doing well amongst the bands like Arcade Fire, Mother, just to name a couple bigger names. And, you guys are right there up in the echelon of talent with them. You've evolved your sound after you basically added to your band with your keyboardist, right? Was that like a key plan to be like, okay, we're going to continue to now lead into the electronic as opposed to the acoustic indie folk rock style that Born Ruffians was?
Honestly, I think we've always had maybe not like a clear direction when we start something, what we want to do. We always have just made music, the three of us, when it was just the three of us to start, as what we want to make. It just kind of happens. And the adding of Maddie on keyboard was partly to make our live show better at first, and then we clicked so well on tour, on stage, that it was we should write together now. And Maddie is such an amazing musician and performer. She's hearing me say these words as she's in the van behind me.
That's right.
So I'm trying not to gas her up too much. Yeah. But she's incredible. What she would do in the studio so much would have this, be able to find these, sonic, I'm going to sound so pretentious saying the phrase sonic landscapes or something, but go on a tone quest and find these amazing sounds that would just help us create and add to the songs, and it helped shape what the record became for sure. So while it was a purposeful thing to add her to the band, I think realizing later on how she's writing with us and being in the studio with us, it helped make the record what it is. And that was an amazing decision in hindsight for that.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I mean, it basically, it adds another layer to your guys' already sound. It almost gives you a kind of a renewed, you're almost like a whole nother band. And Maddie's fingerprints and DNA are all over this album. She even has a song that she leads, sounds very beautiful. So it's great. It adds definitely more weapons to the arsenal, so to speak.
I feel like the rest of the band, they're looking at him right now for the compliments too. They're
yeah.
Waiting.
While we're at it, let's not stop with Maddie. All right,
Luke's I haven't been mentioned once yet.
Tell me, give me a compliment about Luke. Let's just make this as fair as possible, okay, Mitch? I know he's sitting there. He's the lead singer. He's probably sleeping. So, give me the compliment about Luke.
Luke? Oh, well, what's funny about that is he's not even in the van right now, because us, the scrubs in the band who just play the instruments, are the ones driving the van out to come to do the shows, while he sits at home. He's going to fly in and meet us. Not even joking.
Oh,
wow.
Damn. That's not a compliment at all, Mitch. Hell, dude. You know what? If he's not watching, you should definitely turn on that video camera. We should see. Then the other person in the van, then, just by process elimination, is Steve. All right. So, and you and Steve and Luke, you guys are the founding members, right? You guys go way back, almost 20 years. Am I right?
Yeah, Luke and I are cousins, and we started the band with Steve in high school when we were 16. So we met back in Midland, Ontario, which is a small town kind of north of Toronto.
Right. Yeah, so you got no compliments for Steve since you've known him so long?
Oh, my God, you're making me do this? He's literally driving the van right beside me.
I know,
He's a real good driver of vans.
Yeah, I was going to say, how's he driving?
Okay, well, here, I will say, he puts the amount of hours he puts in on the road behind the wheel, actually driving the van, it's a bit... See, I already want to turn it into an insult. I want to be it's a bit obsessive, a bit of a freak about it. I kind of hate it.
Yeah.
But no, he gets us. He's a great driver. He's doing a great job. I can't even be genuine about this. I can't even be real.
Well,
all I want to do is, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, well, no, I know it's because he's like literally like your brother, and as dudes and stuff, that's how we show love, is like literally bust each other's chops. Maddie, she's like the little sister that joined the band over the last few years, so it's easy to say complimentary things about that. But I get it. So you not giving a compliment is the highest compliment you can give Steve.
Truly, it is our love language. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Now, okay, with this tour and getting out there on the road and stuff, what can we expect at the Rebel Lounge on November 11th? I mean, you bringing out all the bells and whistles. I mean, I know you guys are driving. You got the van and the trailer in tow. But how the show's been so far, and what do you look to bring?
They've been great, and I feel like being a band for we've been a band for over 20 years, but we've been a touring band for almost 20 years, which is shocking to say out loud. But our shows have always had a lot of energy, of course. I feel like doing a 41-hour drive before starting this tour is going to unlock some new unhinged version of the show that you're going to have to come out and find out for yourself what that means.
Yeah.
But I think the first time we came to Phoenix, and maybe just like Arizona in general, was probably in 2006. And I have this memory of the show we played was fun. It was a great show, but it was a show where we were a support band, and the main band couldn't make it for some reason and didn't show up. So we played to a bunch of people who were expecting to see a different band, and got a headline version of the band that was supposed to be the support band. And I still remember it being good. So people in Arizona appear to be very welcoming to Canadians who accidentally played a whole show to them that they weren't expecting. So that's the kind of thing I guess we're willing to do and willing to expect for our show on November 11th.
Yeah, no, it is surprising, right? Arizona's kind of like, the Canada of the South of sorts.
That's going to be our new motto, I think. Too.
It is.
We should pitch that.
It is. I'm telling you, man, we've had a lot of transplants, a lot of snowbirds here, but we've always kind of, as picking out songs, playing songs on KWSS, I've always loved so many great Canadian bands, and especially when it comes to like indie and alternative and stuff. So yeah, you guys have been on our radar for quite some time on that, and very excited. Rebel Lounge is a historic venue, and it just perfect, good sound, good stage. So gonna be very excited about that. I know you have a few questions here, Mini Beef. What do you got?
I just this photo is cracking me up. Would you have liked it better, Mitch, if we had used a photo of Weird Al? I know you guys had an Instagram reel that went viral recently, and everyone was commenting that you guys are like, doppelgangers.
Yeah, you've basically taken any material I had ready to bring onto the show and just like set me up with a nice little softball here, because that would have been a great idea. This one's also good. I love this photo that you've chosen, but the Weird Al thing was pretty funny to me, because what happened with that was the comments coming in on the video saying that I looked like Weird Al. The day before that, I had worn a shirt that was like kind of multicolored, looked very much like if I had an accordion slung over my shoulder, it would have been dead on. But I went out with friends, and I was just kind of like, is this weird? Is this too Weird Al? And we were like, haha, that's funny. And then that video started to go viral, and we were like, I guess it's true. I guess I have a little bit of Weird Al in me, dare I say.
Yeah, you can't deny it when the internet agrees. They're just like, keep pointing it out.
What song would you pick if Weird Al was going to cover or parody a Born Ruffian song? Which song do you think would be the best one for him to riff off of?
I like this question, dude.
Yeah.
That's a good question. What song would Weird Al want a parody of ours? I mean, I feel like this is asking me to come up with a parody of our own song on the spot, which I don't know if that's going to happen. I feel like on our new record, Beauty's Pride, there's something ripe for parody there. The first song, Meantime, I'm sure we could figure out something. This is a job for Weird Al. That's why I just look like him, and I don't have.
Connection's getting fuzzy.
And you know what? While you were saying that too, I'm like, damn.
I think Athena on that new album, Beauty's Pride, has a really good funky beat that's already kind of his, vibe. So I'm thinking that would be a good choice. But I'm also like an OG Born Ruffians
yeah, we
fan.
could do some kind of polka version.
Yes. Yes.
You're an OG. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, no, I am. I was going to say the Red, Yellow, Blue album, that's historical and monumental. And I saw you guys open. You guys, I think the last time maybe you performed in Tucson was when you opened for Franz Ferdinand. Was that your guys' first tour back in like 2008, I think it was?
yeah, that question broke him. Oh, there he is.
Are you there, Mitch? Can you hear us? Uh-oh.
You're a little choppy.
Yeah.
North Dakota signal's not strong. Oh, sounds like you're back.
Wait, hello? Am I back?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back. You went through.
Yeah, sorry. I know
Arizona.
the reception's getting a bit here.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here in just a
I
second.
think it's
Just,
still happening. No.
Yeah, a couple more questions. So, Asher, well,
Yeah, the
tour
2008.
question.
Yeah, it was 2008 with Franz Ferdinand. Your first tour that you guys did.
That would have been like a few years after our first tour. Our first tour was in 2006. So by the time we were on the road with Franz Ferdinand, we'd already been doing it for a few years. And they're an amazing. Great, lovely things to say about them.
Yeah,
Good.
oh yeah, they're super nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it with this, Mitch, and I appreciate your time, and I want you guys to drive safe to the next destination. Excited about your show at the Rebel Lounge on November 11th. Of course, with being a band for over 20 years and having such an impressive catalog, such an expansive catalog.
Thank you, /
Yeah.
goodbye.
Oh, I guess you can't hear.
I love you.
Aw.
Oh,
We're still here.
we're still here. We still hear you, Mitch.
They're just like, let's see what they start saying.
That's all right. All right. Well, Mitch from Born Ruffians. That was a good attempt there.
It was nice that they made time for us. Like they're literally
They're on
in a
the road.
van
They've-
on tour.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
time.
And they still, were able to set this up with us. So
Yeah.
That's generous.
Yeah, it was good. I was gonna ask him anyways, because when you have so many songs, right? Like, what old songs can we expect on the set? That our must plays. What songs are basically bastard stepchildren and you just don't want to play anymore? Because when you have a song and you play it like a million times, it's hard to kind of tap back into that emotion that you had when you wrote that song.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like you said, they were truly so young when they first started that it's like, I think,
You're not living that life anymore. It's
No, but-
separated from that quite a bit. So.
you just got to tap into your inner teenager again, basically.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
what
How
I'm gonna
about
do.
any questions that you wanted to ask Mitch? I will answer as Mitch for you, just to kind of get you going. So, because we still have Mitch here. All right. So Mini Beef, go ahead and ask Mitch a question.
All right, Mitch. Let's see here, Mitch. What about that Weird Al song? What song do you want them to parody of Born Ruffians?
Oh, well, so many of our songs are parodies in themselves, but, I think Needle would be great and it would turn it into Fetal. And Fetal would be a good song that Weird Al could do. Talk about either the position or, or being a little fetus. So Fetal for Needle. All right. Any other
Okay.
questions there? Emil, do you have a question?
That was a really great question, too. And I love the answer. How about, what's your favorite sandwich?
Oh, well, I'm Canadian, eh? So a poutine sandwich.
Poutine sandwich.
Yeah,
I was going to
yeah.
say, if you're not Canadian bacon or anything.
No.
Canadian BLT.
We just call that ham. That's but a poutine, a sandwich is where you get fries, gravy, and curds, and you put it in between bread. It's delicious.
Oh, I would have never guessed that.
You never heard all about poutine sandwiches?
I've heard all about the poutine.
Okay.
I love it.
Mini Beef, do you have one last question for Mitch before we wrap things up?
Yeah, Mitch. How do you feel about the band Mother Mother? Are they your Canadian enemy or friend?
Actually, I never heard of them. So, this beef guy keeps talking about Mother. Maybe, not in the same circle there. They're a Vancouver band. So, West Coast. Canadians, they beef,
No, I think they're cool, actually.
I would hope so. Do you think they're bros?
Yeah. I think I've seen they follow each other on the socials. So.
Okay. Yeah, then I should have name dropped. I should have said
tight circle.
I should have said, yeah, hey Mitch, you should turn on your camera because Ryan from Mother and I are good friends, and I could literally FaceTime him and he would answer and show his face. But either way, no, she's still super nice. Born Ruffians, November 11th at the Rebel Lounge. All right, so that was for KWSS there. All right, now we had earlier, we've had a lot of fun so far, and we're going to continue this. So we did a lot of different stuff. I had Justin Spears, who keeps popping in only because he wants to get wood just looking at Kendall.
He wants a piece of mini beef.
I know,
right.
dude.
Everyone loves mini beef.
And I've been seeing your comments as well. Yes, mini beef is spot on. And then also,
just not the voice.
Yeah, that's
it's hard.
Yeah, no, the voice is difficult. And thank you, Lindsay. Yes, the sleeve tattoos would look good on me. I don't have the time, patience, money, nor pain tolerance to do it. I mean, I could. At so much point, I was like, maybe I should not go all in on tattoos because I don't know if this radio thing's going to work out.
Right.
And I'm going to need to get some kind of
real job.
Yeah, real job, right? But I've been doing the radio thing now for a fucking long time. So I'm like, damn, I should have been all tatted up. Yeah, I could have a dick tattooed on my face. Well, probably not.
You think that would be a good idea?
It wouldn't be good for the Roadrunners. I'd lose that gig. But I could get sleeve tattoos at this point.
And the strip clubs would love it.
Yeah. We actually have Love's Cabaret and Chrissy's Cabaret attempting to advertise on the show. And on Monday, they were going to come in with some girls. But of course, they canceled last minute because they can't wake up at 9 a.m.
No, right? No way. That's, a couple hours after their shift.
Exactly. I know. That's what it is. All right. Let's see. Earlier this morning, Kendall, Emil, and I did this. Check it out. Presents. That was, of course, Ozzy Osbourne. In studio, very special guest. Radio's Justin Spears. Good morning, Justin.
My man, how you doing?
Good, man. You're dressed up today and not even for Halloween. You looking all fancy and stuff.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, because you got an Arizona Bowl presser?
Yeah, so there's the kickoff luncheon for the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Yeah. Is there going to be a special guest there? Is Snoop Dogg coming in for that?
Snoop Dogg, I don't think will be in attendance for that.
Aww.
But the special keynote speaker is former Chicago Bears linebacker Brian Urlacher.
Ooh, Urlacher.
Go Bears.
That's awesome.
The Bears.
The Bears.
And then a lot of prominent media people are invited to this, right?
Yeah. So Arizona Lotus, our cluster, we'll have a group there.
Really?
I will be there on the behalf of Lotus.
Okay.
So I'm excited to be there. And then, at 11 o'clock, I'll be interviewing Brian Urlacher for a story that I'm writing for Tucson.com. So
all right, next
that'll be a cool event.
Next question, 3 letters. WTF? Why am I not hearing about this? Why can't I be invited to stuff like this? I like free lunch. I like Arizona Bowl. I promote the hell out of it on the station.
Have you checked your email?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not get it. Heads are going to roll, man. I'm telling you. I feel like the black sheep. But okay. Well, beyond that, it seems like a good time. You look very nice. All right. Now, our U of A football Wildcats are back in action. They had a bye week last week. And now it looks like, with 2 weeks to prepare for this game, what's going on and how do we look and what do you expect?
This feels like a must-win game for Brent Brennan in Arizona.
For his job?
Well, not necessarily for his job, but I mean, the vibes would be much different, because next week is homecoming.
Yeah.
If you have a win and you're in position to get to bowl eligibility for homecoming week, again, the vibes are just a little bit different. And Colorado right now, they're 3-5. They just lost to Utah 53-7.
Right.
And they are super banged up right now. So it bodes well for Arizona that the Wildcats should win. Last time I checked, they're 4.5-point favorites. And this is a must-win game for Arizona. And so if they get to 5 wins next week, bowl eligibility against Kansas, and that's all Arizona fans are asking for in year 2 under Brent Brennan, is just get to bowl eligibility.
Yeah. And
Colorado stinks at stopping the run. They stink at running the football. So there are some vulnerable spots for Arizona that they can expose on Saturday.
That's good. Yeah. And considering that Colorado's banged up and we're actually extra fresh because we're coming off a bye. So any notable injuries, any people sitting out?
No. I mean, there are some guys that are out for the season, like defensive end Trey Smith, but good news for him, redshirt. This was supposed to be his last year playing college football, but he could redshirt. Now he's going to come back next year and be a super senior for Arizona. So silver lining to that injury and getting Trey Smith back for next year, but he's out. And It's been a big difference because in the last couple of games, Arizona has given up 490 rushing yards. The first 5 games, it was 488. So they given up more rushing yards in the last 2 games than the first 5.
So you got to get
they
it
need
back
to stop
together.
the run then.
Right.
But Colorado can't run, so
So that helps.
so it should be a win for Arizona on Saturday. I'll be shocked if they come back to Tucson with a loss.
All right, that's awesome. And then, okay, let's pivot to World Series. Your boy Shohei did not have the best.
You gotta talk about that.
Okay, you want to talk about that?
Yeah,
You're a sports reporter.
So, man, Vlad Guerrero, those guys, Yesevich, the rookie pitcher, pitching an absolute gem yesterday. And I can't believe it. I thought the Dodgers were going to maybe get the gentleman's sweep and, maybe win in 5 games.
Yep.
But
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. It's Beef Vegan hanging out with Minnie Beef. I got a doppelbanger here in studio.
Doppelganger.
Well, I say banger if it's someone of the opposite sex, I guess.
Oh,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I would. I definitely hooked up with women that look like me before. It's not something to
Like
brag
this?
about.
They look like this?
I mean, yeah, sometimes there's a shadow in the morning, so there it is. I mean, your beard is wicked. How have you been feeling all morning?
I've been feeling great, I ate, didn't mess up my beard,
The beard is holding up very well.
The beard's holding up.
What did you use for that beard?
It's just eyeshadow. And then I definitely did a layer of setting spray, which you normally use for makeup. It just locks everything in.
You think it's going to be stuck there?
No, it'll come off.
Okay.
It'll come off. It's got to come off because I got real things to do later.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I'll tell you what, as I'm looking at images and stuff, I wish I was prepared for you to, even though you were teasing that you were going to do this, I didn't necessarily believe you or remember. I do feel like an uglier version of myself seeing the dolled up version of me. You look like my Snapchat emoji, which is a trip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it came to life. Like literally when you do Snapchat, you have to create an avatar.
Yeah, right.
And I created my avatar and it literally looks like you. I have to pull it up and I will before the end of the show.
I definitely look like the child version of Beef Vegan, basically.
Yeah, with a beard.
Yes.
I know. Did you see this man diagram TikTok thing that was trending?
No.
Okay,
but
so
share.
here's how it breaks down. I'll do a quick little image, but I'll break it down for you. So the man diagram, you know what a diagram is, right? You got this. It's a circle chart, and then in the middle of the circles, kind of give you an idea of if there's a mixture of something,
right?
You're gonna, have that. So, like, say if you meet a man who is handsome and nice, then there's a good chance he's gonna be dumb, right? According to this, that's the combination. And you dated guys like that, right?
Sure.
Now, if you meet a guy who's smart and nice, there's a good chance he's going to be a nerd.
Okay.
Okay. And then if he's handsome and smart, then he's going to be a jerk.
Okay.
Okay. But now if he's all three, handsome, smart, and nice, well, then he's going to be gay. And that's according to this diagram chart that has gone viral. And honestly, can you dispute it?
It is hard to dispute because there's been a lot of gay men that I've found very attractive, and they have all the qualities, and usually the best ones are gay.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I kind of disagree. Well, I mean, I guess I'm handsome and smart, so I'm a little bit of a jerk, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I could be smart and nice too. So yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, I guess I'm pretty gay.
So, yeah.
But not in the sexual sense,
right?
Yeah, so it's a trip. But yeah, this is something that went around, and
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people are agreeing with, and that's a different TikTok tells me segment that you have to try to dispute.
Yeah, I'd split that gay center in the middle, and it's either you're gay or it's the love of your life,
Yeah, but what if the love of your life is gay? Like, say your boyfriend this morning, when he saw you dress up like me, were you almost late to work? Because he's like, baby, real quick, let's get it on before you leave.
No, I think he's more into the real thing. He called me great value beef vegan. So I think he's a little bit more into you right now than me. So.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he wants the name brand.
Dudes love me. I get it. It happens. All right. Well, we have Mini Beef on the stream. And you can join us here, youtube.com/beefvegan. We got more to get to here. So let me just hit the reset. Play some music from Nirvana and Linkin Park. I'll be back right after this. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, real quick, we did a quick segment because Emil is about to take off. And now he just had his daughter, and
That's right.
He doesn't know that I bought him diapers and wipes for his daughter. I wanted to give him a little gift. So I just made that little quick segment. We'll continue our conversation from this morning, and I'm going to be back with more stuff here. But let's see. Let me cue this up. So get Spears out of there. Okay, earlier this morning, we did a game. And actually, I want to do the Chucky thing. All right.
That was pretty quick. I don't know how fast you can get those diapers and wipes out.
It was still a 5-minute segment.
Was it?
Yeah, it was, dude. All right.
Oh,
Anyways,
it went
earlier
by
this
quick.
morning.
It was fun.
We did a couple things. Check this out. Keep calling. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
This is Mike.
Mike. You're trying to get those Bad Omen tickets, right?
Sure am.
You're T-minus 1 hour away from your next opportunity. Around 8:30 this morning, we're going to give you a second opportunity to win tickets for Bad Omens. We just gave out this first pair of tickets, okay?
No worries, man. I'll try again.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, just keep riding with us, dude. You'll have another opportunity. Thanks for listening. All right, let's get into this. It's been a while since we did this, but my good friend Emil's back in studio after having his second daughter. Congratulations, Emil.
Hey, thanks, everybody.
I told you to do a doggy, you would have had a boy, but it is what it is.
Next time, okay.
Yeah, so with that, though, he's here to give us a rundown of all the things that we could do this Halloween weekend. What's the deal, Emil?
So, of course, there's the haunts like Slaughterhouse, Nightfall, Terror in the Corn. How about check out the Halloween Ghost Hunt? Become a ghost hunter this Halloween at the Halloween Ghost Hunt in Tucson. Follow clues, solve interactive puzzles, all that really fun stuff. It's a 90-minute adventure combining outdoor escapes, room challenges, stuff like that. And this is happening over on University, 4 o'clock.
Really?
Yep.
4 o'clock on Halloween, you could hunt for ghosts in that area for 90 minutes.
For 90 minutes.
You can get ghosts in the daytime? I thought they only come out at night.
Interesting.
I mean, you would think so. Easier to see at nighttime because of the glow, but hey, I didn't put this thing together. So.
I'll tell you what, you want to, on University, you want to get there early because once it gets night, then all the hoes and ghouls come out to play. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Halloween proper is Friday night, and all of U of A.
It's just going to be nuts.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
It's going to be nothing but thongs and bongs, dude. So, yeah, you want to avoid University if you're not into that. All right. What's something else that we could do this weekend?
We got the official Halloween bar crawl, and this is happening starting over at High Wire Lounge. Check in over there, and from there on, it's just creepy cocktails and just walking around, crawling if you want to. It's a Halloween one too, so come dressed up. Have some fun with it.
I know. I mean, all I got is stupid tattoo sleeves. So, I mean, you could dress up like me and not get laid for Halloween.
I mean, trust me, you can put this costume together quick. So if you are out of ideas, go as Beef Vegan.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do?
You could dress as me.
Oh, yeah, right.
Come into my house. I'll give you a wig.
Yeah, nah.
That's not happening?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not shaving my beard for nothing. But yeah, the Halloween bar crawl, that does sound pretty fun, though. Starting off at High Wire. How do you sign up for that?
You can go to their website.
Okay.
Yeah.
So High Wire is putting this on?
Yeah, High Wire.
Wow, dude. And so, I mean, are you supposed to crawl to other bars, or they're just like, you could just get wasted here and then crawl out of here?
I think that's like the idea is like the post crawl. You don't do it while you're out, though. You should. I want to see people crawling around. And I can know that they're exactly doing.
Yeah, it's
especially
gonna
if you're like a zombie. And you're like,
yeah, you can do that. It's gonna be wild this Friday, dude.
Right? This is such a perfect night for Halloween.
It is.
So
yeah,
excited.
It's gonna be good weather too. What else is happening this weekend?
The Halloween Discotheque at DeRosier. Man, this place is so cool. And
have you gone?
No, I haven't gone, but I've been excited about it ever since I started reading about it. The shows there are amazing.
I know. Well, I mean, it's very like indie eclectic, right? Which is appropriate with David Slutz and then Charlie Levy of Stateside Presents being the co-owners of this beautiful building. It's a church turned into a music venue. Yeah. And if you check out DeRosier online and you look at the pictures and video of the place and the sound and the lights, it's mind-blowing.
They really did it up right.
Oh, my God. I was invited. I had friends perform there last Friday. They came down. They're called The Sways.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic band, now based out of Flagstaff. I couldn't go because I was doing the Roadrunners game. But I saw the video clips, and I've never been more peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, God damn, I want to be there.
Right.
Because I'm just so proud and happy for Slutz to be able to have his own venue and then have a venue like that as
That
beautiful
place
as it
too,
is.
yeah, it's so wonderful.
Yeah, I'm straight up saying this. Like, there are certain things to where you can be proud to be a Tucsonan. Be proud that we have that here because it's one of the most beautiful music venues in the entire country.
Right.
Full stop.
Easily.
Yeah. So, we have that. And if you see a band or something, a show that you might like at La Rosa, you go and you will thank me later.
It'll
I
be
promise
a
you.
good event, a good experience too. I mean,
my
it's
God.
fun going anywhere around town to catch a show, but this is a special little treat.
Yeah.
It's the hot new place.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
so fitting because to me, live music shows and live concerts are like a church-like experience.
Yeah, right.
When it's done right, that is my gospel. And if the fact that it's in a formal church, man,
And all the
it's
bands that they
amazing.
snag too, it's like perfect for it.
Right.
But yeah, they're doing a Daft Punk tribute that night, so it's like
Ooh.
it's good party music, for
Yeah.
Halloween. Like this is like possibly one of the places to definitely go.
Absolutely. I love it. Anything else happening this weekend?
One more, it's 2000s Halloween party over at the Rialto. This is actually happening on November 1st. It's Saturday. But if you're still feeling the Halloween vibes and you just can't get out of that nostalgic 2000s, self,
Yeah.
it was a good time.
Excellent.
Good dance music. So hop on over there, Rialto Theater on Saturday.
Lots of parties, and that's the deal with the meal. So make sure you go out and entertain yourselves as soon as the kids are all jacked up on their Snickers and in bed. You go out and enjoy yourself. All right, let's hit the reset. We got more Beef Vegan Presents coming up right after this. This is Rock 102.1 KFMA. Like Andrew in the mix here. We got Andrew, and he's like, "Oh, I should have dressed like you today." I'm like, "You kind of did, dude." I mean, we got the hairy white guy aesthetics. Yeah, I got sleeves. Look at me, Mr. Tattoo. That's why we got extra viewers today because the girls are like, "Oh, who's that dangerous guy?"
Yeah, and we all have beards.
We all got beards, yes.
You
And we probably got a weirdo or two checking out the stream just for Kendall. Nice.
Yeah.
Eating that strudel. Are you almost done with the strudel? Because
It's gone.
we're going to be on in a minute and we're going to play a game. And we got Andrew in studio, of course, ESPN Radio. It's been a minute since we've had Andrew here. So we'll play a little game with them, have a little fun. Recorded for the K-Swiss and all that good stuff. And then we are not doing a show tomorrow. I mean, I might go live. I'll be honest with you. I might come in at 9 a.m. Tomorrow. I won't be on the air to do maybe a podcast because I do have some business I have to promote up in Phoenix for KWSS. They have their 20th anniversary fundraising concert on my birthday weekend. Their anniversary is my birthday, but that's not really the case. That's not really the fucking case, dude. They just piggybacked on my birthday because I would throw Tequila Sunrises on that day and use it as excuse as a fundraiser for the station. So they let me do it. And then Bisbee, Side Pony Music Festival in Bisbee. My friend Anamik puts that on. Like it's about 100 bands take over the town of Bisbee.
Whoa.
It's sick, dude. So I got to talk about that with her too. So Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. So like I was saying, I might do a special live podcast stream tomorrow morning, but I won't be on the air. Tomorrow morning we are off the air. So I got Andrew in studio, Kendall as well. And since, I have Andrew and Kendall both in studio, I feel like it's an optimal time to play a game. So Andrew versus mini me. Now, if this is me, if you're really me, Kendall, you're going to win this game. You're going to win it hands down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
It's a round of Survey Says.
Okay.
Survey Says, very simple. I'm going to give you a category. All right. And you're going to have to give me the number one answer on the board. Buzz in with your name to give me the first answer. If you give that answer, it's not the number one answer on the board. Your opponent has the opportunity to steal. If they get a higher answer on the board, they're going to win the round. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, it sounds just like me.
Why'd you keep talking?
I know. All right, here we go. Survey says, all right, buzzing with your name. You think you know the number one answer on the board. Name a job where you'd have to smile a lot.
Mini beef.
Yes.
Server. Restaurant server.
Survey says, top answer on the board. 35
Nice.
people agree. All right.
I don't
Flight
know if there's any
attendant.
way I'm going to jump in. That was awesome.
Yeah. Flight attendant was number 2. Retail worker number 3. All right. TV host number 5. All right. Buzz with your name. Think you know the number one answer on the board. Name something people do when they're trying to be quiet.
Andrew,
Andrew.
read a book.
Survey says, not a good answer.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Name something people do when they're trying to be quiet.
Sleep.
That's a dumber answer.
Oh.
Andrew,
Yeah.
back for the steal.
Man.
Anything on the board will get you this round. Something people do when they're trying to be quiet.
Not talk.
You know
This is a
what?
strange category.
Cover their mouth. Number 4 answer on the
Okay.
board. I'll
Cool.
give it to
take
you.
Number 4.
Number 1 answer was tiptoe. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
all
a
right.
cartoon, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe if you're riffraff in your Jordans.
If you tiptoe loud, it's time to clip your toenails. Okay. All right. Name something people forget to charge.
Mini beef.
Yes.
People forget to charge for extra sauces.
Such a restaurant answer.
I know. I just
Wrong. Andrew for the steal.
Their phone.
That is the number 1 answer on the board. Yes. There's extra sauces.
I don't know, man.
Reason why I fired 3 people this week.
No.
Yeah.
All our ranch is out the door. What the hell?
Yeah. All right. 2 more rounds. And Think Fast survey says, name a reason you might stay home from work.
Mini
Andrew.
beef.
Buzzing first.
Oh, you're sick.
Number 1 answer on the board. Yeah. And final round here. Name something you might find in your couch cushions.
Mini beef.
Yes.
Money.
Coins, number 1 answer on the board. But with a score of 3-2, our winner today is Andrew.
Yeah.
Mini Beef, you disappoint me. All right. You don't complete me. You disappoint me. Okay. If you're supposed to be me, you should at least put up a better fight, Mini Beef. I'm sorry, Mini Beef. Mini Beef, I didn't mean to talk to you like that. You know I love you, Mini Beef. All right. I expect you to do better when it comes to games, Mini Beef.
Okay, I'll do better next time.
Please do. Okay.
Oh, I should have vaped more.
You're not even representing just the man. You're representing the brand. And the brand brings home dubs. We're winners, Mini Beef.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Andrew, good job and
Thank you.
spanking my mini me.
Thank you. I didn't even vape.
Let's hit the reset. Join us, youtube.com/beefvegan, as we break down who would win a fight between Chucky and the Leprechaun.
Ooh.
And we even reenact it. In case you missed it, it went a little something like this. You know, I was very smooth in my outro as I'm playing Linkin Park. I effed up the whole thing now.
I know. I
Oh,
want to be
man.
Mini Beef and just be like hitting buttons all over. Like, I don't know how it all works, but
Yeah, no, I'll teach you.
Just be touching stuff.
yeah.
And
I really
first,
wanna
I
do
mean,
that.
one of the first things you do when you do this, you save things and you always misspell it. Always, you know, because you're doing it, you're frantically, your fingers are slow, you're old, you suck,
You're
right?
dyslexic, yeah.
Yeah. And you type, there's a lot of stuff that's like literally gibberish. I just do like, like HK, right? Like real fast, save.
Mhm.
I have lots of files that aren't named anything but a bunch of random letters. Do it real quick as I'm moving forward, recording more. Things like that. Yeah. But okay. So as I was setting up, this was a pretty fun bit. Now we've done these hypotheticals before, who would win. And of course, in the spirit of Halloween, which is Friday, we're taking these like classic horror icons and pitting them together and scientifically kind of breaking it down who would win a fight. This would
Very
be the
science-based.
This is the first time that we actually reenacted said fight for a little radio theater, if you will.
Uh-huh.
Now you're going to get to see it. So it's not that much theater on a mind, or at least you're going to see us listening to it. And it was still good. If you enjoyed it, let us know. And if you missed it, you're in luck because it went like this. All right, yeah, so you know it's Halloween, right? And we've been having all these like hypothetical conversations, and I have another hypothetical conversation I want to ask you guys. Who do you think would win in a fight between Chucky and a Leprechaun from the movies The Leprechaun? All right, now they're both kind of all, you know, it looks like an even matchup on paper.
Yeah.
They're both around the same height. They're both
Right.
ginger, right?
They are, huh?
Yes,
Oh, man.
yeah. So what's some of the similarities when you really look at that? You know, I mean, both of them like to mess with people, kill people, if you will.
Yeah.
Right? Who do you think would win in a fight between a Leprechaun and Chucky, Emil?
I'm going to say Chucky all the way.
Yeah.
Like the dude is made out of plastic and he just keeps coming back. Leprechaun, like, what's up with the pot of gold and the rainbow and stuff? You just
Well,
like
that's
give
the
this
thing.
away.
Right.
But it's so easy. Like, oh, wait, well, let me guess where the leprechaun is.
Yeah,
it's over there.
But he
where the
has
rainbow is.
magic, and I'd say double the sarcasm as Chucky. I mean, I know he's pretty sarcastic,
know
but
about
like
that.
Leprechaun, you know, definitely takes it to another level.
Here, well, let's break it down for you here. Okay, so the matchup here, Chucky, obviously child's play. He has the soul of serial killer Charles Lee Ray, trapped in a good guy doll, right? Weapon of choice, knives, household tools, pure rage. I mean, the guy has anger issues.
He does.
He's tough to kill. I mean, he's been burned, melted, shot, dismembered, still keeps coming back.
And got married.
Yeah, and got
Had
married.
kids.
Survived a marriage.
Yeah, absolutely survived marriage, which is the most impressive feat. And has street level cunning and knows how to manipulate victims. So that's all the strengths of Chucky, as opposed to the Leprechaun. Leprechaun is a supernatural fey creature with actual magic.
Right.
Yeah, his powers include teleportation, telekinesis, regeneration, and the ability to rhyme curse people to death. The guy has bars.
He's got some lyrics.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah. And the only real weakness, 4-leaf clovers, and of course, losing his gold.
Plants.
Mhm.
And I mean, losing anybody's gold is a bad thing.
It is, right?
I don't have gold to lose, but I feel like I'd be sad.
Yeah. Now, in this scenario, before I even tell you who would win in this fight, we actually reenacted it. So what if Chucky and the Leprechaun got in a fight? What would that sound like? Maybe something like this. Welcome, boys and ghouls, to another round of Horror Showdown. Tonight, it's a fight so small, yet so deadly. In one corner, the killer toy with a bad attitude, Chucky! In the other corner, the gold-hoarding Gallic gremlin himself, the Leprechaun.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, short stack, you better back it up before I turn you into Lucky Charms soup.
Oh, ho, ho, you think you scared me, dollface? I've got more tricks than your mom's Ouija board.
Chucky lunges with the kitchen knife in a classic good guy move, but the Leprechaun just waves his little green hand.
Cute magic trick, Lucky Charms. Let's see you dodge fire.
Oh my god. Ah, you've got fire? I've got rhyme. You burned my gold, you plastic fool. Now meet your end. My pot, my rule.
Oh, the Leprechaun just hit him with the rainbow uppercut. Chucky's head goes flying into a pot of gold, and your winner by mystical knockout, the Leprechaun. Yes, that's right.
Crowd goes wild.
Yes, full supernatural dominance. Now Chucky's got killer instincts, but the Leprechaun can literally tear him apart with spells before the doll even gets close. Unless Chucky somehow finds 4-leaf clover and a way to trap him, he's toast. All right, so there you go.
That was tense.
Yes, it was. Excellent reenactment, guys.
Thank you.
That settles the debate. So if you get in that discussion over the weekend, you know the definitive winner, and you best say Leprechaun. We got more Beefeaker Presents coming up right after this, if you're still listening. All right. With that, we are back, and there's a comment here that I got to pull up. From Bradley Hayes. Can we get Mini Beef to do a beef vegan AI rap? Yeah, I mean, that's an excellent
asking a
question.
lot.
It is asking a lot. I mean, if I only had a beat on deck.
Wait, what?
All right, Mini Beef, let's see what you got.
Oh, God.
Bass about to drop.
Load up the mics.
Wait for the bass to drop. Here we go.
Load up the mics. Turn up the game. He's live again. Unchained brain. Hot takes fly. Caffeine rain. Be vegans back. Forget the pain. With the crew and chaos here. Too talk too loud. Can't hear. Oh dear. Yeah, we laugh. We ran. We cheer. Turn it up. Distort the year.
Yeah, where's your hook?
Beef, vegan, entertainment heathen, speaking loud, barely breathing, on air demon, dreaming, scheming, beef vegan, yeah, he mean it. Desert air, it hums and bites. He's talking weird stuff late at night.
All night.
Philosophy memes and fights. And always wrong, but kinda right.
Always right.
We're in the... Now we're lost in radio land. Microphone melted in his hand.
In my hand.
Every rant, a master plan. He's the beef. He's the brand.
And the
Be
man.
vegan. Heathen entertainment. Speaking loud. Barely breathing. Hard opinion. Full collision. Be vegan. Prime condition. Yeah. The feed's alive. He'll improvise.
That's right.
The crowd survives. The beef don't lie.
Never lie, never lie.
Beef vegan, still undefeated. Desert prophet, slightly heated. Too much coffee, not deleted. Beef vegan, repeated, retweeted.
Damn.
That's
Wow.
right. Mini Beef got bars too. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I was very impromptu, everybody.
Of course it was. 'Cause that's what we do here. You have to be ready to do whatever,
live.
whenever. And yeah, we got all the
Your
love.
Beef Vegan presents.
That's right. David likes it. Patrick likes it. And it's all, we always got an instrumental on deck as well. So, yeah. You see? And that's how you do some ad-lib too. So remember that for next time, Mini Beef, when I go into an actual ChatGPT rap, don't forget to improvise and ditty all over it. Not with the baby oil, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. We just need Yasmin here rolling her eyes at me.
Right.
And then it'll be really, the full Mini Beef experience for me.
I would have cut to Andrew if he was rolling his eyes, but he was massively impressed.
That was rock solid.
Yeah. But you got to,
I'm willing to be Mini Yaz if it helps.
Yeah. It
There's
does
the
help.
Labubu. Grab it.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Grab that and just roll your eyes. But I mean, all you gotta do is you gotta get the rhythm down, all right? And that's something that Mini Beef doesn't have, and then know the internal clock, right? So like I could tell, and this is maybe a talent, but I could tell when I hear a song when the bass is gonna drop. You can kind of get a feel for it, and it's counts, right? So that was an 8 count. Or maybe actually that was probably 16 before the bars went the bass dropped in.
So are you telling me you don't practice your songs before performing them?
A lot of times I don't. Yeah.
Oh.
Some of them I do, and the ones I do actually don't even turn out that good. Sometimes, we found out yesterday when we were talking with the author Greg Prato. This was one of the most interesting facts. I actually reclipped it about the difference between Kurt Cobain and Billy Corgan in their recording style. Kurt Cobain,
several years.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have Courtney Love in common.
They do have that. But, Kurt would only record either the first or second take. And if he couldn't get it in the first or second take, he would just move on. Billy Corgan would sit there and keep tweaking at it until it was perfect, right? And so, I mean, I honestly, and I said, I like the Kurt Cobain method better. Like if you're in a moment, you got it.
Yeah.
If not, then you come back to it when you think you have it and try to capture that lightning in a bottle. Because some of the best songs I've ever wrote, I never wrote, and I performed them live, freestyling in front of people, and I just never captured that moment. And I really wish I did a lot of the times, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to get on here in about 15 seconds, but I still was massively impressed, and so were people on the stream.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, like I was saying, there might be a podcast tomorrow, and I might have Anamik and Danny Cutler, and it'll be like a KWSS-specific podcast. Won't be a broadcast, but just podcast. Rock 102.1, KFMA, welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. If you were watching us along on the stream, then... you saw Mini Beef do her first rap GPT.
That's right, folks.
And did excellent. She had bars, mad bars. It
was difficult.
It's not as easy as I make it look, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, I've been begged not to do school talent shows because, I just can't do it.
Damn.
And I just feel like that just came to fruition right now for me.
That's weird, too, because, I mean, you're a chick, so I know that you like dance. You have rhythm when you dance.
Yeah, I'd say so, for sure. I just can't sing is the problem. Like, I'm super tone deaf.
Right.
But I'm hoping you can kind of somewhat splice that, maybe put it online later.
Yeah.
I don't know. At least for my own, reflection.
Yeah.
I can look back on that and see what I need to improve on.
Yeah, no, I'll clip it. Trust me, I'll put it on the air. It is forever now. So yeah, you can critique yourself as everyone else. I mean, I put myself out there all the time, and what I find out in retrospect is that my friends especially hate when I do that. When I post any of my Rap GPT songs, they're like, it's funny to see.
They don't appreciate the craft.
They don't appreciate the craft, and they don't appreciate the challenge of, hey, this is a one-take deal live on the air.
Yeah.
That's the big point, right? It's not about the actual song itself. It's about, can you execute this in performance? And it's basically a mental exercise that I like to have fun with. Carlos on the stream said we need the cover shows. Now, I am taking tomorrow off. I'm taking tomorrow off for several reasons. One of the reasons, though, is because on Halloween, I've always liked to do a cover show where every song I play is a cover, so it's bands dress up as other bands. That's the concept, but it's always like a pain in the ass to get the management on board and everything. And instead of picking that fight, I decided, you know what? It's a Friday, 3-day weekend sounds nice as well. So you guys continue to do whatever you want to do. I'll be doing whatever I want to do. And that's, sleeping in. So, but I hope that you guys have like a great Halloween. It being Friday night, whether you go out and you party or you sit on the driveway and, sip on something while passing out candy to neighborhood kids. Those are all great times. It's really a part of being about your community. That's what Halloween's all about. That's the holiday that really it signifies more so than anything. Thanksgiving is about gathering around your family and loved ones. Same thing for Christmas. Halloween is really the only holiday in the entire year that's celebrating your neighbors. That it's random acts of kindness to their kids. You're handing out gifts to people who stop by in your neighborhood and stuff. It really builds our community. And it's so important that we all participate in that. And that's my beef tip to you, And whether you're going out and you're interacting with people and you're dressing up and you're having a good time, or you're just staying home and randomly giving out gifts to strangers who are showing up to your door, doing little trick or treat dances and stuff. If you need a trick, though, I got one. You could levitate. I've done this before. Okay. And so what you do is you put your feet together and you angle it at about 15 degrees, right? So the person standing behind you can see you, and you're kind of lined up, but you're not. And then you're gonna lift up just one foot.
Witch,
yeah. It's a trick, dude. It's a trick. It's not. I didn't really levitate.
Burn him.
I'm
real beef vegan now.
But that's a beef tip to you, okay? You can do that trick at home. You can freak out Andrew. And people like Andrew, the slow ones. And then you get a kick out of it. So, but yes, it is all about community. So I hope you celebrate your community tonight or tomorrow night and enjoy this weekend. We'll be back Monday with 4 packs of tickets to give away for Disneyland. Yes, that's a big deal. Every day that week, we're going to do that. Plus, we're going to be giving away tickets for Silverstein at the Rialto Ballroom. So, our Rialto Theater. Lots of reasons to tune in next week. Enjoy your weekend. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
Later.
When
you do
it.
As always.
Will come and
what is it?
You don't even know my outro, dude? Come on.
Dude, I am exhausted after being mini beef today.
You are a shitty beef, and it's a low bar. Baboos.